Welcome to another Meet the Map from Champions of the Map. We are back again, only 3 days after the last one. I know, it's ridiculous.
We're just knocking them out.
Knocking them out. And we've got Honey and Rayman and me, Martin.
Yep,
here today.
And we are checking out Mountain Mayhem with the Mapmaker, which is right there, Gramps, otherwise known as Avery to the rest of us.
Hello.
Hello.
Have a speed potion.
So, in a short while, we have Blitproof and Cubists are going to play a little scrim on this map for our entertainment, and we're going to see how it plays out. Before we do that, we're just going to have a bit of a tour, if that's okay, and we'll just kind of go and take a look around it. Looks really nice from up here.
Where's the mini-map?
The mini-map?
Yeah, mini-map.
Oh, jeez, I forgot it.
That's okay.
Where's our mini-map and our giant map name placard? That's what is lacking.
Yeah, you know what? I might just have to do that.
Well, you took all the effort and put it into the map, I hope, so I think we'll...
Absolutely, I did. Yeah, so, yeah, well, I guess we'll just start right at the beginning and just go from there. So, yeah, you drop down into, standard issue drop thing, and there's a couple supplies at the beginning, a lot of stone tools, bows, arrows. I kind of limited arrows at the beginning so that teams are encouraged to move up.
One of the first things that really struck me is, and it's just the floating, I know we're going to get to it, but the Victory Monument is just floating up there.
Yep.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I love, by the way, I love the golden hoe. I'm just having a look at that. The efficiency 5, sharpness 3.
The golden
hoe,
it's not a Victory Monument. It's the Island of Victory.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Island of Victory.
I can see that being quite a kind of bottleneck at the end of matches.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm kind of playing around with if I want to add things like jungle saplings and stuff like that. I had some in an earlier version, and they were pretty overpowered, so I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll just add one.
I say we have our standard first bridge, but I do like that you put vines on it. That'll actually be a good thing because it'll prevent those big bottlenecks like we see a la direct fire.
Yeah, because you can just jump straight there from
It's more of a bottleneck on the way back than it is on the way there, I guess, in a way, because you can jump straight into the water. Although again, you can use the vines to get at the other side too.
And you also notice that there's a chest in the waterfall containing the first TNT supplies, just enough to make a little chaos cannon, if you so wish. And then
I also saw you had a chest full of fiddlesticks, a whole bunch of sticks there.
Fiddlesticks.
Every time I see those, I have to go like, are they enchanted? Are they not? Nope.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. Is enchanted.
We've got more enchanted just for fun.
I also see that if you don't go up the water stream, there's actually a path to the side. There's a chest here with records and cobwebs and an ender pearl.
Actually,
and this is where you get to iron and gold as well, isn't it?
This is iron and gold, yeah. Actually, there's also some gold by the diamonds in the other resource area, but this is most of the iron on the map right here, along with some iron ore scattered around in the mine, just up there. And actually, if you guys didn't notice, where the water flows, down where the waterfall is, when it flows into this little cave, there's an enchanting table down there, along with some bottles of enchanting. You
got bottles of enchanting, so you can get straight into enchanting things, I guess. How many levels would you get if you used those 16?
There's actually 32
or is it
there.
32, yeah.
You get approximately 20, but you can only use them on tier 1 enchants, so that means anything that has power, like anything has a 2 next to it is a tier 2, so you can't get any of those.
At that point, yeah.
So it's just for minor enchants.
But that's interesting because you're giving people a choice right here. Are they going to go ahead and just, throw up some enchants and try to have better armor? But again, that hurts if they lose that early armor.
And my favorite records, and an ender pearl.
Mellow High, good choice.
Yes.
And I also counted the number of gold blocks and then went looking to see if there was any apples available on the map, but I couldn't see that there was any source of an apple on the map, so Notch's apples are not available.
Well, they are actually. There is one right over here. Only one. I'm thinking about adding a couple more, just so that they have the option of making a lot of weaker golden apples, or making the one overpowered one that I provide.
I mean, we'll come to it later, but I'm slightly concerned that the overpowered one could really make this parkour wool a bit easy. Can you kind of swim in lava with that, or?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some tweaks with that, but otherwise, I'm thinking that it should be okay. What I'm probably gonna do is make the lava one thick, so it's only so you can only just kind of you're waist deep in it.
Yeah. Anyway, with that, I'm getting ahead. Really,
it's really a beautiful parkour, just visually, with the glowstone and the obsidian, ice and fire. It's just kind of got a really elegant look to it.
I love how it looks. It's my favorite part of this entire map. I had so much fun making this.
I'd be building a bridge.
Unlike some parkours, this is not too. Well, you can't build a bridge because it's illegal to place blocks in this area.
Yeah,
but it's actually not too hard either. It's not insanely difficult parkour. The ice makes it a bit more tricky, but all the jumps are kind of reasonable.
That's I was going for that. There's only one difficult jump over here. It's not perfectly diagonal. This one here, from here to here. So if you're coming around there at speed, you're probably going to get thrown off. So you got to slow down there.
Well, and again, you've got fully open and exposed for any PvP. The ice does add an interesting twist. If you start getting rushed and worried about, getting hit, you're gonna slip.
It's okay. I missed the second jump. It's all right.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back up to the very top here.
Yeah.
The next thing that you find after the waterfall is this wooden house. Inside of it are a bunch of supplies. Underneath the glowstone, I'll just get some glowstone on my bar. There's a large supply chest there with a lot of good supplies, and on the sides there's smaller chests with similar equipment.
Yeah, this would be the supply hut.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's also rather exposed. So and cannon supplies are right here.
Blast protection 10 on 3 pieces of armor. Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, they're gold, so they're not going to last quite as long, but still.
They don't last very long at all.
I don't know. I see them feather falling 10 on that boots. That could be used in certain situations, depending on the rest of the map.
Yeah, well, if you look over the Victory Monument, it's pretty high up,
Yeah, there's one or two places where being able to just leap down a huge jump would be quite nice.
I wonder what that blast protection and feather falling could be used for.
Hint,
hint.
Love the idea of where that's going.
Yeah.
Cubists are right here, so let's see it happen.
Yeah, we might just see that.
So we, as we pop into here where the coal is, if you go up here, there's the brewing supplies. Pretty standard issue. You'll notice that there's no fire resistance.
Yeah.
I did that specifically because I didn't want people swimming through the lava, but then I gave them the apples, so I'm going to have to rethink that in the final version. But for now, this is good enough, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so next thing that you come up to when you go through is the very top of the mountain, and there's some supplies up here. Just some various stuff. There's a power 1 bow, some enchanted armor, diamond sword.
Cave spiders. Why did it have to be cave spiders?
They're actually also
cave spiders.
They're also jumping cave spiders.
Oh no. That's it, I quit.
Sharpness 3 on flint and steel.
Yep. It's basically it's the equivalent of an iron sword that can also light things on fire.
Very nice. Really, aesthetically, the map is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
It is. And this is so we're now going into one of the wools.
Yeah, we'll call this second wool because the parkour wool, or sorry, the PvP wool is generally the first one that people go
for. And that's one of the things about this map is that the wolves are all kind of in the same area. You can see all 3 wolves freely.
Yeah, it's really
it kind of twists back on itself. Which also means if you have a good sniper position, Mr. Gramps, who is one of the sniper people, you can maintain that and really reach a lot of different painful spots.
Yeah, I kind of wanted when I thought up the idea for this map, I wanted to make everything kind of happen in one place. So I'm thinking that I might have succeeded by having all the wolves all close together, but yeah, so far so good. So yeah, basically this netherrack and obsidian dungeon is pretty much just a standard issue cave crawler. Right. I've added in a couple spawners. Nothing too big until you get to the cave spider spawner, which
I did see a creeper.
Yeah, there's creeper spawner. Just one.
One's all
But
it takes.
this cave spider spawner, I used Sethbling's filters in MC Edit to produce jumping cave spiders. So they leap about 4 or 5 blocks in the air whenever they jump.
Wow.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
I just shuddered horribly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is not nice.
It's kind of cool. It's just kind of a what do you say, a perk. Not really a big deal. It doesn't really affect how to kill them. You know, you just whack them with a sword and they're all the same. They just jump higher.
They just eat
Yeah,
me. It's
you
okay.
just
They just
Up
whip
to
my
the
butt.
scare factor.
Yep, I know.
But that is the joy of. I was accused when I made my own map of being a very sadistic map maker because as a map
I played
maker,
that map.
yeah, but you can
Yeah.
sit there and go, how can I stop someone? Or
Yeah.
it is a very different mindset as you make the map versus playing a map.
So this is the final showdown. This is basically the only dark spot in the map, besides the waterfall cave. So natural spawns take care of this pretty well, and things start heating up. I'm actually wondering why there isn't a lot of mobs spawning right now. This is kind of strange. This is unusual. Usually it's pretty packed up. But yeah, also right here.
Probably
Sorry?
due to the fact that we've got Vanish going on, so
Oh yeah,
we're
that's right.
not. Well, we're not
Proof
activating
that we're
spawners,
not
but
activating spawners. Yeah, but that
Yes.
should be natural ones.
Yeah. So right here, this glowstone that's a jumping spider spawner. And that's the only 2 spawners that I have messed with MC Edit. Thought I'd go easy
and I like
the
that
first time around.
I like that you throw pigmen into the mix as well, so that while you're fighting all those other mobs, you can punch one pigmen and then you get into even more trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're really not a big deal. But
Until you make
like
'em
you
mad.
say, yeah, one
Yeah.
accidental swing, or you turn around and they're in your face, or somebody from the other side pegs them, you're in trouble.
Yeah, it might actually be a better strategy for some people to just ignore the spiders for a moment just to get rid of that spawner to prevent that problem.
Yeah. So we've kind of touched on the parkour wall. There really isn't much here other than what we've talked about. You can't build past the bedrock line, and that's basically about it. I've lined the top of this area with block 36. So water that flows down will actually be displaced, and it will not affect the lava, as you can see as I'm doing right here.
Hang on a minute, let me just
so
see this.
You've actually tried to completely circumvent the obsidianizing of lava.
And
Yeah, I
it's
noticed.
succeeding.
I had noticed that there was it looked like there was a block there. I was just about to ask about that.
Yeah, I'm waiting on auto ref for that to be completely foolproof, because at this point you can punch some of the blocks, but auto ref apparently will be able to prevent building or destroying blocks in the void
So
lane.
I did notice that you put an ender pearl in one of the early chests. I could see that coming into play just to skip the parkour one bit.
Yep, there's only one though, so you're gonna have to find another one if you want to do that.
Yeah,
And I'm
you just
totally
still
okay
got
with
to get
that.
out. So
Well,
it's interesting.
they can try to make their way over, and then if they get really good, they can skip half the trip.
Exactly.
And there's not really any kind of a pass around possible here, is there? Because of the bedrock, there's too big a gap to pass the wall up above.
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
was wondering about that too. I noticed that you made it too wide instead of just one.
Yep. Yeah, and while we're on the topic of bedrock, I spent a very long time on this, on the bedrock specifically. There are 0 exploitable bedrock glitches or anything like that. There is basically, this thing is sealed up very tight. There's
I
only
think
a
that's
couple.
wonderful.
Yeah,
That's really important because we've seen so many maps be ruined by bedrock holes. So well done for doing
I have
that.
a tendency to select everything and replace all breakable blocks with air just to make sure there's no holes.
Yeah, what I was doing is I was going into World Edit with a big airbrush and just leaving the bedrock intact. And then I would just go through it and fly through it in a copy, and then go back in the good copy and replace it.
Right.
It's really, the more we see people who are more, the maps that are coming out where people are experienced with the race for the wall and with, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Again, as a player, you want to look for those holes and you want to get the fastest time. You're going to exploit them. As a map maker, you've got to plug those holes up and make people run it the way you intended it.
Yeah, so the final thing that we got to do is basically go over this PvP wool. Right in there, that's actually not part of it, what you're looking at, honey, but this is the the Pyromancer's battle gear. And this has a lot of flame-related things.
Yeah, there's a beautiful sign there. That's great.
Oh, nice.
Basically, everything to do with fire is right there, except for a lava bucket. I forgot, but that's okay. So yeah, the one trade-off, though, is that you have to go down this really, really long ladder, and you're exposed. So until you get down to the bottom, you're going to get shot quite a bit.
And there's really, obviously you can bring blocks to wall yourself in, but you're even exposed while you try to open it up and gain access.
I just do this.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just goofing around.
Oh.
I love this PvP wall as well. Very exposed.
Yeah.
The ladders and everything.
Yeah, so I kind of, it's kind of a cliche at this point. It's kind of like Chutes and Ladders. Yeah, right. But I've kind of added in these cobblestone areas here that you have to actually dig through in order to proceed. So that's going to hang you up a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to ask if those are trapped at all, or if that you're fine to dig through, but obviously it takes time to stand there and break.
Yeah, and actually, it isn't, like, you are actually able to dig deeper in, so you can actually dig yourself into cover.
I'd actually noticed, like, right here by these double ladders, there's a cobble area.
Yep, those are all bedrocked off, but you can dig into this particular area here and provide yourself with a bit of cover.
So you've got a place to kind of hide if you're under extreme pressure.
Yep.
Need to heal.
Recover, or hopefully let them, be taken out, or lose interest and you suddenly, go through. I had a team that was staring at me, and I was so stuck, I literally sat there doing nothing for 20 minutes, and then pretty soon nobody was paying attention, and you slipped out.
Yeah, so, then basically in that chest there is just a bit of bread. This you could think of as kind of like a kind of general outpost. You can see a lot of the area from here. What I've kind of tried to add to this is places that you can actually go to in the walls that you can cover other walls at. Because when you think about it, when you're standing up at the very top of the mountain, there's you can't really see all of the wool, right? So having all of your PvPers up at the very top is not going to be as efficient as on other maps.
Yeah, so you actually want your PvPers to be kind of halfway into a wool dungeon.
Yeah.
Find
And
a good
I had
location
a question.
there.
I know
and cannons too.
Cubists and who all are going to be playing today?
Bulletproof.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
And then at the far
Hi,
end here,
Dark
there's
Fan.
a little
How
kind
are
of
you?
wooden house, which just seems to be basically sniper gear.
Yep, it's
I've seen.
just sniping equipment, and there's a couple potions down in the bottom. This is just a staging area for the. This is how you get into the parkour. There's just instant health potions and some speed potions.
Very nice.
It is. It's fairly clear. It's laid out well. Like you said, there's no real shortcut, so people are going to have to actually run the wall.
I mean, I had a look at this earlier on just for half an hour, and I really found myself wishing I was playing it rather than
I really like
because
the
it just looks fun.
the whole centralized thing. That's kind of a theme I was going for with my map, but I made mine vertical.
Yeah. Oh, did you make Vertigo?
No, I made Shafted.
No. Oh, Shafted, right. Yeah.
It's kind of funny, too, that to get to the parkour, you've got to go all the way to the end of the map, work your way back, right in the middle. It's just completely different than you would normally, traditionally think about the layout. This is really nice. Essentially, it's all in a mountain.
Yeah, and the lowest wool in the map is accessed from the farthest spot.
Yeah. It's a bit of a trip, yeah.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing the game. I think the players are kind of itching to start.
Yeah, I think it's so. I think we've basically gone over everything, so yeah.
Yeah, that was a great tour. And of course, you got to get all the way back and then figure out how you're going to get up to the island or monument to win.
The island
do you save your last pearl for that? I guess that's a pearlable.
Yep, it is.
Thing. Yeah.
So the players are going to provide commentary, and we'll just play, right, guys?
Yeah.
It's very tempting. It's very tempting.
Oh, I like this map. I already like the way it looks and the way it looks like it's going to flow. So this will be fun.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess we'll just go to the sumo.
Yeah. Are you okay to stay here with us throughout the game and just help us kind of describe what's going on?
I would love to.
That'd be great.
Okay.
So I guess we've got some subs here because we have Soyadu, presumably representing the Cubists.
Soya has played the map before, so he's going to be an asset.
Yeah, I did see a couple of subs being announced when we were first setting up.
Soyadu is pretty good. I got the chance to play with him on his team during RMCT2. I ended up being like an emergency last-minute sub for their team, so...
Okay, so Soyadu, Cowboys, Blade Runner, and Mork Design are representing Bulletproof, and Cubists is the usual four: Raider, TM Caffeine 32, and last username. Well, I say the usual four. They are without Aaron. But they're usual roster.
I even like your sumo. Very, every part of this map, which is really aesthetically pleasing. It's beautiful with the water on either side and the fire in the middle. I love it. Lava.
Thank you. It used to be lava on the outside, and then people started jumping in it a lot.
Burning to death. The usual derpage.
Yeah.
So after they play, I'm down for a game if anyone's available.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be sleeping after this is over.
Yeah, it's pretty late where you are, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 11:30.
Like, I made the sumo.
Yeah, he helped. Thank you, MK. For a champ.
Okay, Raider is lined up to sumo, and DJ is to be on the other side.
All right.
And everyone has their skins today for me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any.
Like I said earlier, we don't have Honey Steve Honey Steve.
Here we go.
Oh come on, you know I had to say it once.
Well, that was cool.
Knock the golem out.
Raider not done. Continuing to pummel.
New goal.
Right, so
punch the other player to death.
And the map is Mountain Mayhem by Avery, who is here with us right now.
Hello.
And the player cannons have been fired.
Oh,
there we go.
Looks like no one died off the start. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
DJ is tearing up the dirt. What did he get?
That's the efficiency hoe.
He just like turned into a mole and just disappeared. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Snazzy. Did anyone catch the using the lava curtain as a fire arrow?
No.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm seeing flaming arrows here. That's
very
clever.
slick.
Too bad they can't catch that wood on fire. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was
last
slick.
username and one other player are kind of at the bridge. Last
DJ.
name 3-2.
Looks like DJ is building up, yeah.
Ooh, Mork was the one who was kind of working those lava, or the flame arrows, but he got one right back at him, standing at that curtain. It's dangerous. We do have bridging.
We have 3-2 trying to put pressure on from this side, but
not quite
low
DJ
down.
has
Really
completed, and they've got a full protection. They are good to go.
Let's see if they attempt a lockdown, but it's not going to be as possible on this map since you mentioned earlier they have the water and the ivy, so that helps a lot.
Yeah, flying leap, you can still get across it.
Cowboys is already down at iron and gold, collecting those.
Let's see if they collect the gold.
Made some progress. Oh, he did hit the ground too hard.
DJ taking a little fire. Looks like he's going to hide out for a little bit. Might be almost dead.
TM Caffeine made the leap from what they had, hit the water. Good to go. He's across. Looks like they're all going to just carry on with that. Last didn't bother to place a thing. The important thing is to get across the map. Of course, are we going to see somebody peeling off to start working on their victory monument? Or are they going to access, or are they going to wait till the end?
Cowboys has chosen to collect the both the iron and the gold. While Bulletproof... Wait, no, sorry.
He found some silverfish, too. Sneaky.
Looks like Bulletproof is putting down lighting, and I don't really see anything from the Cubist as far as torches being put down yet.
Oh!
Ooh,
Massive
boom, Chaos
explosion.
Cannon. Last username got that one in the face. And did a
and
little
all
bit of damage
over the
over
side
here.
of their mountain, too.
Uh-oh. Well, none of their chests got blown up.
Yeah, it did some destruction, but really didn't do too much as far as the chests go. Although I do see... Oh, that's where last made it.
Soyadu's having some trouble here.
DJ and Mork making their way up the tall mountain.
Sodu is in the blast protection, I believe. Is that the gold armor there?
It should be.
Crazy
Yep.
armor.
Digging his way down. Meanwhile, other teammates are going up and over on the top of the mountain here. Looks
he's
like
on his way to
DJ and
Diamond.
Mork.
Yep, raiding them chests there.
DJ's
Again, lots of torches going down.
They got some ice blocks up here. Might start making a mess if they're not careful.
Oh, DJ's having some activity.
I'm curious if Mork is going to go ahead and go all the way down for the parkour when he finishes lighting up, because he is making a push. Looks like he's out of torches too.
Right to the far end, yeah. He's picking up PvP gear from there.
That's a really smart choice. Light up all the way across on your way to do this wall, and he is heading down.
Get a look at his supplies.
I love his skin. It's all Clark Kent in his face.
Looks like Raiders trying to make another path up the mountain here. They're on the backside. He spotted somebody. Looks like he's getting ready to fire.
TM Caffeine and Sodu both facing each other off at the moment down here.
Raiders also providing fire for that fight against Soyadu.
Cowboy
TM
shot
not-
off the edge.
Not returning fire, I guess. Yeah, he has no bow.
Raiders trying to repair their base here. Put some blocks back down. Ooh, DJ in a complete firefight. He does have the enchanted chest and bow.
3-2 has nothing. He is just armed in the bow with a bow and no armor. So, and of course at the lower position as well. So
Yeah, he's hurting. Probably communicating with his team right now. Either get some supplies or see what he can do. Looks like he's taking aim down below.
DJ
Last
also
username.
has the Power 1 bow.
yeah,
It's doing a lot of damage.
I'll see who he can
last
be
username
aiming
is
at over
lighting up
here.
the lane a bit now.
Alright, Mork is actually crossing the ice and looks like he is just about ready to go into the parkour.
So
we
he's
have
made
our-
it down to
Our obsidian
Diamond and
prevention
gold.
here going on, keeping that water away from the lava.
Very nice.
Oh, looks like one spot did get watered though. Here at the
did it?
very beginning of the parkour area.
Yep, I did leave that open on
Yeah,
purpose.
I noticed that was possible.
It's
I almost
not
fell off the
necessarily
world.
game breaking, but yeah, I might just extend it a bit. I'd have to modify the look of it to make it kind of flow, but yeah.
Mork making it all the way to the parkour only to go up in flames.
Could have set his bed
So
if he had
all
waited.
the way back, yeah.
Soyadu
Might have
setting
even
up
been worth
what
it.
appears to be a chaos cannon here. Getting ready to blow up the other team's diamond supplies.
TM Caffeine is racing to try and get there before he does. I think he knows what's going on.
He's running.
DJ
He
taking
could
out
be.
Raider.
But he doesn't have... I assume he probably doesn't have the iron pick at this point.
Doesn't.
He says no
Nope.
fear.
And he's dealing with the silverfish as well.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's...
Oh,
And
too
they're
late.
gone right in his face.
Oh, he's got one diamond.
A diamond! He saved one! It's good!
There's a bit more ore in the ceiling too, but...
Yeah, I left a bit of ore there just for things like that.
Oh, Soyadu's giving arrow fire here, trying to take him out before he can actually get it out of there within any of those useful diamonds.
Single diamond.
Blocking himself in, really all he can do, try to make a safe passage to you can get cover.
He's almost dead too. He's got 6 hearts left.
DJ Blade Runner is getting kill after kill. Raider, last username 3-2 have all been taken out from his sniping position on top of the mountain. That is a powerful position to be in.
Soyadu making his way back up the mountain. He's got all 4 of the diamond blocks.
DJ and Cowboy sitting at the top, both got arrows and bows in hand, ready to shoot. Really powerful position up here.
You always get the height advantage if you want to lock the team down. You can do that fairly easily.
Oh, Mork has decided to put a bed down at the top of the little wood hut at the end here, and he is waiting it out this time.
Yeah, he has about 3 minutes to go, I guess, until he can sleep.
Looks like instead of contending with the fire on top, they tried to dig through this mountain here.
Team Caffeine's still down at the diamond area. I don't know if he's having trouble getting back safely at this point, or... see.
Oh, Raider, yeah, there he goes.
Jump
really
shot right
trying
to the
sneak
face.
up the side, yeah. He tried to sneak up the side, was breaking the snow blocks as he went. You can just see the destruction here for Cuba's side. Right now, DJ and Cowboys are in a great spot.
Mork's basically sitting here punching wood, waiting for nightfall so he can set his spawn at the bed here.
He might be looking to put together anything, or just something to do.
Well, if you can't punch wood in Minecraft, where can you, right?
You know, the ice blocks that you mentioned, we definitely have a bit of a lovely waterfall on the top of this mountain where we've had some melt.
Yeah,
Team
we've
Caffeine
got,
Really going to affect it.
got water going down into
Focusing.
the dungeon. That's going to be kind of interesting dealing with mobs when you're trying to mess with the water stream at the same time.
That may be an advantage if it's going to push them back.
Well, there's still some empty blocks that the mobs can stand on, so could be fighting while fighting water streams.
Team Caffeine has been collecting iron, or as he went round, so I guess they're going to rely on that as a resource, perhaps.
Alright, we have DJ is decked out in full diamond armor, so now we have a diamond armored sniper on top of the mountain, so that's going to be quite difficult for them to make it up on the other side.
Yeah, they're not making any progress. Last and Raider are continually trying to get past. They do have a bed set up over here, so once they can sleep, they will at least be able to cut their travel time down.
Looks like Raiders just continuously coming back, trying to make a path to get up this mountain a lot faster.
Soidu has achieved one of the worlds. I'm not sure which one he was in, but he has yellow.
Yep, he just left.
Oh, that was the ladder's wool.
Yep.
Very sensible to take that one first, because that is the most exposed.
Alright, Raider working on making his way up the back of the mountain here, trying to stay out of arrow fire.
Placing some wool as he goes. Not choosing to go up the ladders, just pillaring up.
Yeah, he's going to try and pass some around, I guess, at this point.
Raider has set a bed down up here on the backside of the mountain and just rested.
Well, Soya Dude did... yeah, you gotta break that. That's outside the lane. He did manage to break the ice, and he has placed 2 yellow. Recovering that's going to be...
Well, Mork is also right here, but he is now apparently about to begin the parkour.
So he's also set his bed and is ready to try.
Yeah, we have Raider and TM both set their beds on this mountain, but that could end up being a backfire as they respawn immediately in the same spot under arrow fire.
Of course, if they're able to get some supplies, they can make that a stronghold and, you know, use it to save them the trip time.
And Gramps says that Soya is running the PvP wool and thinks he's almost out of there. Oh yeah, he's making his way back. He's almost done.
Oh, Mork just could dip in the lava. But I guess a nearby spawn point, he can just afford to rerun that. He didn't have any good gear with him.
Yeah,
right,
Soya
and we saw Soya making his way out earlier. He's got those wool secure.
He's decided to stand here a little bit and I guess provide some pressure.
I guess this may be his outpost from here on out.
Oh!
We've got those jumping cave spiders, but they're jumping so high that they're falling down and hurting themselves.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to get to Soya directly above, and they are leaping over each other and splatting.
3-2 is punching wood still over here. I'm concerned about the Cubists at the moment. Clearly under-resourced.
But as Gramps pointed out earlier, the Cubists really had very little time to look over this map. And if Bulletproof was able to really give it a good go, they could form a plan. It's always hard on basically a fresh map, unran map to pull together. But at least they're no longer climbing up the mountain, they are on top.
And Mork's making his way across the parkour. He's almost finished. He's got a few more jumps left.
Looks like DJ is split up between Iron and Diamond. Very nice. Diamond sword too.
Raider and using him slightly safer now, out of sight of the other 2 guys. Sorry, go ahead, Raymond.
Mork has made his way into the wool room and is making his return trip now with the light blue wool.
So he made his parkour, now to make it back.
I know I couldn't do it.
It's not the hardest parkour ever. I suck at parkour, but I was able to do it, in creative mode.
Yeah, I suck worse at it. I tried when we were doing a tour and I missed the second jump.
I'm great at parkour in creative mode. I'm really, really good at it.
3-2 creative mode.
Superman parkour.
Just fly over it all.
It's like 3-2 is sort of digging straight at an angle down, just kind of collecting cobble. I'm not sure if he has a goal in mind.
Looks like they might just be trying to build a wall at this point. Oh, we have last username building a cannon, yeah.
And he's using the water. Or is
using the ice. He's trying to, but it flowed the opposite direction of where he wanted it to, because that is the closest drop.
So
That's
he's looking to do up here.
Oh, there we go, and he's drowning. He's drowning caffeine.
Oh, wouldn't you love to be in the mumble right now, dude?
And then he broke the block in front.
Out of my face. Yeah.
Mork is returning the wool.
Yeah, really kind of calm. There's no PvP pressure, obviously, from the other side, so they're able to just run, have their moment of, calm and just go.
I'm interested to see how this cannon was going to work, because all the TNT's going to flow backwards.
I heard that.
Did I forget to mention
what was in
the
there?
parkour wall chest?
Yeah, high above the parkour wall, you kind of climb up this glowstone pillar.
Ah, yes, that.
Oh, punch 2, power 2.
Yep.
As everybody goes to the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there is, it's only got 64 shots, so gotta use them wisely.
Again, that just shows that they have had a chance to thoroughly look over this map, because you would not just casually see that as you walk doing this normal parkour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I actually, the idea that I got for that, I was testing out the parkour, and I accidentally jumped to that particular pillar, and was like, hey, this kind of looks like a staircase. And then, yeah, one thing led to another.
Mork working his way on this parkour again.
Yes, he's made it.
Yep, he has the wool. He's getting out.
He is on the water, on the way out. Excellent. So that is 2 wool secure.
So both teams have the wools?
Raider is at the ice kind of tunnel that leads down to that wall, so he will be waiting for Mork to pillar up.
Mork's just kind of swimming.
Well, yeah, and Raider doesn't seem to be putting pressure on him. I thought maybe that was his purpose for being there.
There he goes. Here comes the arrows.
Oh, there's a few
he sees him now.
Too late, though.
I think...
Looks like he's made it out.
Oh.
That's 2 shots.
He may not have realized he was on the way out until he saw him coming all the way up.
Yeah, now
there he went.
Oh, my.
Oh, but the wool did land on the ice, so it is safe.
And Raider has fallen all the way down. He got knocked down as Mork's parting farewell.
I have to say, though, I didn't see Mork secure any wool before he went up the waterfall. He's going to have to run this again.
Looks like one of the cave spiders managed to climb into the PvP area.
Did it?
Yeah, that's what
Did
it looks
any
like
wool...
here.
Should get banned.
The light
That's
blue?
breaking the rules.
Did anything survive when he got knocked down? I don't...
Yep.
Okay.
He's not carrying wool. Mork is not carrying wool right now.
Uh-oh.
No, but it looks like he placed it. There's 3 light blue wool right here. Where he died.
Did he miss it?
I'm blind.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh!
It blends in fairly well.
Yeah, it looks like, because it was sitting there on the ice
there.
when he died.
I think I know. I think I know what Mork is doing.
He's just trying to take him out, I think.
Yeah, he's only got 1 arrow, though, and he's got the Punch 2 Power 2 bow, but it doesn't have infinity on it.
Oh, Soyadu's coming down. He's securing the light blue wool.
Oh.
I figured a more armored person would be able to run it back better, probably.
I've been hearing TNT going off, and I guess this is last username firing this cannon here. He's just about to fire it one more time. Oh, but it backfired.
Uh-oh.
Well, maybe it didn't backfire, but he wasn't able to prime it properly because he was taken out.
Of course, Cowboy's feeling the other end of the bow and arrow love this time. He just got taken out. And Raider was killed by Mork. Oh my, Blaze.
Oh, we have a Blaze action going on?
We have Blaze down here. You
Is
have
DJ
a
coming
Blaze
out?
spawner?
Yeah, I do. Oh, did I not mention that?
You might have.
I
Looks
was
like
thinking either that.
DJ's coming out with the red wool, though, so he's secured it. Looks like we missed that. Dang it.
Yeah, I just saw his name tag right now, but he's on his way out.
Yeah, there's 1 blaze spawner in the lava area.
I was curious if you just left it as a nether so they were randomly spawning, or if you had actually put a spawner in. So you did do 1 spawner.
Yep. Yeah, I did.
So does that mean this team has all 3 wools now, right?
Yes.
Perhaps. I don't know whether the yellow has been collected yet, because that was kind of waiting to be picked up at one point.
Although he may have just placed and still ran it out.
Because there was more yellow wool sitting here on this this ladder area. I think they took it.
Yeah, I guess yellow has been brought up at this point.
So now that I have to do is make it to the Victory Island.
Which is no small feat. I can't help but think of tunnel vision here.
Oh yeah. Getting to the monument is just as difficult as getting the wools themselves.
That was an interesting match. We had a hard time figuring out. We didn't actually think about even that part until the very end when we played it.
All you do is just digging up huge amounts of blocks. I can see yellow and light blue wool placed down here.
Looks like 3-2 is coming
creeper
back.
That's going to make his day hard.
Looks like 3-2 is coming back to the beginning to try to provide some pressure and prevent them from getting to the monument.
They realize this is a victory run right now, and so as much as they can, they're going to want to prevent that. But this is actually a good moment for them to try to run the wolves themselves if they can keep, Bulletproof from making it.
Presumably the Ender Pearl was not used for anything else at this point.
It didn't look like it, no. Do you see all 3 secure down here?
Yeah,
yep.
They're hiding in the hut. Of course, they never did complete their bridge over here, so 3-2 is going to be limited in his options in getting back.
Soidu is holding all the wolves now.
And DJ's providing cover fire for him.
TM Caffeine is running the PvE wool right now. He's having a hard time. He's got 3 zombies on him.
So I do trying to pillar straight up to the monument here and providing a pillar wall in front of him.
Oh, Raider. Yeah, Raider didn't have a choice in that. There is a complete creeper, zombie, skeleton party down here.
Unfortunately, what's happened here is they've hung around the spawners too long, and downstairs from where TM Caffeine is, there's a creeper spawner.
Well, I've heard of
So
Victory Run,
placing wool.
but we had Victory Pillaring this time, so.
Yeah.
There it is.
And good game.
Just straight up and over. Beautiful.
21 minutes.
Not bad for
That
the
is
first
a
run.
really quick time. That was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting point that you make because everything is essentially within the mountain, and as you're getting one, you're actually close enough as you're running one wool in certain areas to be triggering the spawners in another area.
Oh yeah.
So you're right. You are definitely, the longer it takes, the more you're going to have PvE issues.
I did give him permissions. Repeatedly.
All right, well, let me know and I can pull some people up.
Who shall we pull in then? Let me just
Have some volunteers?
ask in chat. Do we have one from each team? Okay, I'm going to just pull Raider in. No, I can't. Honey, you'll have to do it.
Raider and DJ.
All right.
Raider and DJ.
DJ BLAEERUN enter move in from lane number 1 by Johnny.
Hello.
Hey.
Ninth Raider
Hello.
move in
Hello.
from lane number 2 by Johnny.
That
All
was
right, so
fun.
we've got Raider and DJ here. What'd you guys think?
That was interesting.
It went pretty well for us.
Yeah, we was basically doing a blind run last, looked it over for a little bit, but yeah, you guys pretty much stomped us.
Yeah, they got to the
Yeah,
top
it's
of
a
that
really hard
mountain
position to be in.
very quickly and locked you guys down pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, which is really key. But you guys, one of the things I love about the Cubist, you just continually get yourself set. You kept focusing on resources and inching closer and closer, and you did get control of your own side of the mountain at one point.
Yeah, eventually a couple of us got up there and tried to take a position. We eventually got a bed up there as well. That helped a lot.
Level the
Yeah.
playing field. We saw
Yep.
iCowboys get some arrows to the face in return.
That was very enjoyable.
I know it was a blind run for Cubist, but overall, how did you feel about the map and the different wolves, from what you guys could see at least?
I mean, it seems like an interesting map. I'd have to play it a bit more to get more of a feel for it, definitely. But yeah, I mean, it seems pretty interesting. I definitely play it again.
That's good to hear.
That is very good. For those of you in the chat who are commenting about there's supposed to be, the point of the Meet the Map is to have some experienced teams. One of the problems that kind of comes up is getting everything scheduled on time and last minute changes, etc. It just didn't work out this time that both teams could get a really good look at it. But, Cubists are a good team and they still put in a huge effort on this and really had a good showing.
I think you guys did a great job for a blind run.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
But I mean, how much time have Bulletproof spent looking at this map?
We practiced for an hour today, right before the match. And
So you were pretty fresh.
yeah, three of us with her.
And has there been a lot of scrims going on this map? With other teams?
I've had numerous playtests, but mostly with randoms. No particular teams, just a pickup group.
Yeah, I've seen you calling for people to help test it. Have you done a lot of tweaks already just from that feedback?
Oh my goodness, so many. Yeah, there's been quite a bit. It's been really helpful to have all the tests. I've done a lot of tweaks, yeah.
It's always helpful to have a community that's willing to give you constructive feedback.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually got a question for Avery, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
That bridge at the beginning, like, what's the deal with that? We were kind of confused as whether you were supposed to, quote unquote, like, jump in the water or build a bridge, or I'm not too sure.
Well, you can do whatever you'd like, really.
Like, what was your intention with it?
Well, you can build a bridge to have a faster route that's more consistent, or you can jump into the water, or you could divert off into the vines.
I think the main thing with this, or at least what I picked up on our tour, was the point really was to avoid something like the direct fire pain loop bridge where you just can't get across no matter what. The vines and the water give you other options to still push forward.
I'd also like to add that the iron and gold are underneath the waterfall. The cubists, unfortunately, I don't think knew about that.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, we went for that, but he got shot off with all of the supplies.
And all the
make
diamonds,
a golden apple.
all the diamonds got blowed up.
Yeah.
Blowing out the diamonds!
That was quite a moment as well. I just TM Caffeine racing down and seeing the Chaos Cannon already built, and it was just
And no fear.
No fear.
Yeah, that was a classic line right there.
you're like, no, I want my diamond.
And he saved a diamond.
Yep. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe putting in a couple more diamond blocks scattered throughout the map just to avoid situations like that entirely. Like, you know what I mean? Just like here and there.
Yeah, I
a
think
little
it's
harder
great
to
to have
get to.
backup resources. Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want to be completely out of the game because you lost one key resource.
exactly.
You did do a bit of a start with that. By putting some in the ceiling and in the wall, you can kind of block yourself and try to still get some stuff there. But yeah, perhaps a little bit scattered elsewhere might help.
Could one of the refs or ops game with me, please?
Are we allowed to do
I
that?
shall do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do it. There you go.
Thanks.
It's going to be stripped the next time you're on the server anyway.
Yeah.
Go plug in. Are there any other thoughts or from either team or even you, Avery? Is there something that you saw that was particularly interesting or different?
I just love watching this map. It's just so much fun.
Always gives you a good feeling watching somebody run your map, seeing all the different things that they think of that you didn't.
Yeah, and then even some of the things that I did think of, it's just like, oh yeah, okay, there we go. That happened, and just things like that. It's always a pleasure to see teams kind of, just playing the map and responding to the things that I've added in. I'm just glad that you guys were able to make it.
Sorry, Raider, I got the wrong username for you. There you go.
It's fine.
Honestly, Gramps, I gotta say, I love the quality of the map overall. I'm with you guys. It really makes me want to kind of get in there and play it. Not only does it really visually pretty, but knowing that you're an experienced PvPer and that, you kind of come into it with that mindset. I love that there are closed off gaps and no easy pass arounds. That's fantastic.
Yeah. One thing that actually that I noticed here is that neither team got their potions.
Or really enchanting. We didn't see that at all.
Oh yeah, that. I bet they missed it. It's pretty hidden.
Where is
It's
it?
one of those things you don't see very often, people actually making use of the potions. It's kind of interesting. It doesn't.
Like potions are just amazing and overpowered, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
so great.
I've
Yeah,
seen some
actually
amazing
used some.
things.
For second wool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those really helped.
Yeah.
But it's easy to forget, and it's easy to just kind of overlook that and how useful that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A speed potion is huge in PvE.
Oh,
Believe it or
yes.
not.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the mobs don't. I mean, they're still slow. They're still, they take a moment to realize that you're there, and if you just zip past them, a lot of times, not even with the speed potion, you can just maneuver past them before they really lock onto you if you're hoofing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, and the speed potion just doubles that.
Also an interesting thing, down on the bulletproof side at the iron, he opened up the silverfish area. You remember when he found the silverfish down at iron? There's a diamond block behind there. You missed it.
There is?
Yeah. There's one diamond block down in the iron area.
Oh.
Yeah, and the enchanting and the enchanting table and the books and the bottles of enchanting are also at the bottom, kind of at that waterfall on your way to the iron and the gold. There's kind of a little glowy spot on the side that you can kind of find a little grotto of enchanting room.
Yeah, I saw that.
Little private spot.
You can get
How many silverfish blocks are there here, by the way?
Very few. They're just anything that's touching the diamond. There's about like maybe 5 or 10 total.
Okay.
No,
So
definitely not 10. Less.
It's a protected diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a diamond block is a diamond block.
Diamonds are forever, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
baby. Okay. Snowballs being chucked at my face as I come up the corner here. Really, not a ton of TNT supplies, but there is TNT. There are those, interesting assortment. And this is one map where I don't think you're going to have such a problem with supplies. As, like you say, you don't give them a lot of bows and arrows in the beginning, but there are a lot of caches further on that you can get.
Yeah. What I wanted to do is not limit their options, but rather promote their creativity. So I've given them all the supplies. It's kind of like direct fire, but a little more toned down on the TNT end of things. I think there's like 15 stacks of TNT on that map. But anyways.
Yeah, I think the only spot where you really kind of limited anything as a map maker is where you put those hidden values so that you couldn't update the lava here. And I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing because it is a parkour course, so it's a matter of...
Actually, that came from a personal match of mine. I was playing the map, and what happened is that one team, their water flowed down into their lava and obsidianized a good portion of it, up to about 3/4 of it, actually. So they were able to run around on here and shoot at us while we tried to run it. Which basically made it impossible. Yeah, it was not fun. So that was actually a personal fix.
But yeah, I think it's a good one. It keeps the integrity of this particular dungeon the way it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can still make the water run over this, which is a bit of a shield. If you want to do that intentionally, it's a lot harder to hit you through that.
Yep.
But you're not going to mess with the lava. So very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a really interesting map. I'm looking forward to playing it, hopefully, if I can convince EuroPP to take a look, perhaps, at our next practice.
You don't have to go to bed.
Yeah,
I do hope this gets. I do hope it gets a lot of love, and of course, that's the point of Meet the Map, is to say, hey, you guys may not have seen this, but it's really cool. Come check it out. Let us give you a little bit of a tour and maybe pique your interest. So, Gramps, I think you've done a fantastic job. And everybody check it out. I know you've got your forum page and you've got your links and all that good stuff. So
yeah, as with all the Meet the Maps that we do, if teams who are registered with Champions of the Map are interested in getting a championship going on this, let us know, and we will add you to a waiting list for it. And if there is a lot of interest, we will get a championship going on the map. So that's how it works.
That would be probably one of the most amazing things ever. You guys should definitely try that out. For all you people watching.
Do this. Go to the website and fill in the admin contact form and let us know via that if you want to be added to the queue for this map.
Just want to see if we can get in 10-minute runs on this map, huh?
10 minutes? Maybe. Who knows?
Oh, there are speed runs, I'm sure.
It's funny, this map is only 250 blocks long. Which is really not a lot, believe it or not.
Alright, I've got to go. It's a fun map. Thanks for inviting us to play. So I can't give you too much of a fight, though, but...
Bye, Raider.
Thanks, Raider, and pass on our thanks to the rest of the Cubists for coming along.
See you guys.
That's great.
Thanks,
Thank you.
See ya.
Great. Well, thank you all for being here. I'm going to call it a night, unless there's anything else we need to say.
Nope, I'm gonna call it 2 and go fix some supper.
All right, guys. Thanks
Okay.
for attending. This has been Meet the Map. It was Mountain Mayhem, and this is Rayman, Honey, and Martin signing off.